Gas lawnmowers still lead the pack in 2025 for anyone who demands real cutting power, all-day runtime, and the toughness to handle thick grass without slowing down. These machines are built to work hard, with engines that deliver consistent performance across large yards, uneven ground, and dense overgrowth. You can refuel fast, mow longer, and push through conditions that would stall most electric models. In this video, we are counting down the best gas lawnmowers of the year, each one tested, proven, and ready to deliver serious results where it matters most. Hustler Super Z HyperDrive. If you've got serious ground to cover, the Hustler Super Z HyperDrive 72 is built for it. Powered by a 38.5 horsepower Kawasaki FX1000 EFI engine with a 999 cubic centimeter displacement, it delivers reliable cold starts and consistent power through electronic fuel injection. Cut quality is handled by a 72-inch VX4 deck built from 7-gauge fabricated steel with 3 blades spinning at 18,500 feet per minute. You can adjust cutting height from 1 to 5.5 inches using a foot-operated lift, and the wide deck clears thick grass cleanly without choking down. What sets this machine apart is the HyperDrive transmission, an industrial-grade hydro system with Danfoss DDC 200 pumps and Parker TG 280 wheel motors. A 3-gallon reservoir, integrated oil cooler, and 9-inch fan keep the system cool under load. Top speed is 16 miles per hour, making it capable of mowing up to 9.3 acres per hour at 80% efficiency. Dual fuel tanks hold 12 gallons total, letting you run all day without refueling. It rides on 26 by 14-inch rear tires and 13 by 6.5-inch casters. The i3M suspension seat adds comfort with 3 inches of travel and adjustable armrests. Smooth track steering levers provide sharp, responsive control without sudden jerks. The frame is fully commercial-grade tubular steel. Deck spindles are ductile cast iron with sealed ball bearings, and the hydro lines use Parker Seal-Lock stainless fittings for added durability. Weighing nearly 1,600 pounds dry, this mower is loud, prone to scalping on uneven terrain despite anti-scalp wheels, and starts above $18,000, making it less practical for smaller residential properties. Next up is the Scag SLS. Scag SLS is a pro-grade mower built for homeowners who want sharp performance, a rugged 7-gauge fabricated deck, and clean, reliable cuts every weekend without paying full commercial prices. Pricing starts at $4,499 for the 42-inch deck, making it an accessible entry into professional-grade performance. Under the seat, you get a Briggs & Stratton PXI V-twin engine, 20 horsepower on the 42-inch model, and up to 24 horsepower if you go with the 52 or 61. Power is pushed through dual Hydrogear ZT2000 hydrostatic transaxles with 10 cubic centimeter pumps and motors. The drive is smooth and fully integrated, built to keep things simple. Scag's Hero Cutter deck is made from 7-gauge fabricated steel, fully welded and reinforced at the spindles. It spins blades at 18,500 feet per minute, enough to tear through thick, wet grass without hesitation. A foot pedal adjusts the cutting height from 1.5 to 4.5 inches in clean quarter-inch increments. That gives you tight control, though the max height might feel short if you're managing truly overgrown or weedy fields. The chassis is the same 1.5 by 3-inch tubular steel frame used in the Liberty Z commercial line. It's rock solid and rated for stable mowing on slopes up to 15 degrees. Rear tires are 20 inches tall and either 8 or 10 inches wide depending on deck size. Up front, you get 11-inch caster tires for smooth turning. There's no suspension system, so bumps do transfer through the seat, especially on uneven ground. Deck engagement is powered by an Ogra GT1 clutch delivering 74 foot-pounds of torque, and it's adjustable for long life. Maintenance stays minimal with self-tensioning belts, sealed aluminum spindles, and very few grease points. While the sealed spindles reduce hassle, keep in mind they can't be serviced like traditional greasable setups. Forward speed maxes out at 7 miles per hour, with a reverse topping out at 5, and with a 3.5-gallon tank, you'll get through most yards but expect more fuel stops if you're covering multi-acre spaces.
Next up is the John Deere Z515E. John Deere Z515E delivers commercial-grade features in a homeowner-friendly package, powered by a 24-horsepower V-twin engine either from Briggs & Stratton or Deere's M44 Extended Life Series for strong, reliable performance on 1 to 5-acre lawns. That's 724 cc's of torque-packed displacement backed by full pressure lubrication, a replaceable oil filter, and an air-cooled OHV design built for reliable and long-term performance. Speed tops out at 8 miles per hour forward and 4 in reverse, controlled by dual Hydrogear ZT2200 transmissions for smooth acceleration. These aren't commercial-grade hydros, but they're more than capable for weekly cuts and occasional tough spots. Up front, you get your choice of a 48, 54, or 60-inch axo-deep mower deck stamped from 10-gauge forged steel and designed to move air aggressively under the deck. Blade tip speed hits 18,500 feet per minute, and deck height adjusts from 1 to 4 inches in 0.25-inch steps using a foot-operated lift system. A PTO clutch delivers 105 pound-feet of torque, and an optional mulch control baffle makes it easy to switch between mulching and side discharge. The chassis is rock solid, featuring a 1.5-inch by 3-inch tubular steel frame treated with powder coating and E-coat corrosion protection. Comfort is dialed in with an 18-inch medium back seat, dual suspension springs, armrests, and 3 inches of fore-aft slide adjustment. The operator platform is roomy, with plenty of leg space, and optional foot pegs and rubber mats take the comfort even further. Z515E comes with an interlock system that shuts off the blades if you leave the seat, and won't start unless the brake is engaged. A foldable ROPS and retractable seat belt are optional for extra protection on slopes or uneven terrain. The 60-inch deck, while efficient, may scalp in uneven areas despite the anti-scalp wheels. Pricing starts at around $5,199 and can reach up to $5,799 depending on the deck size and selected features. Next up is the Exmark Quest E-Series. If you're maintaining 1 to 3 acres and want commercial features without the commercial price tag, the Exmark Quest E-Series brings the right mix of performance, durability, and value. Under the seat is a 22-horsepower Kohler KT722 engine with a single-cylinder design, cast iron sleeves, and a rated speed of 3,300 RPM. It's air-cooled, reliable, and delivers ample torque to power through thick residential turf without hesitation. With a forward speed of 7 miles per hour and 5 in reverse, it can cover up to 2.8 acres per hour, making quick work of large lawns. Transmission is handled by Hydro Gear ZT2100 transaxles with integrated cooling fans and reservoirs, fully enclosed, no external hoses. That means smooth steering, no belts to adjust, and zero-turn control through twin levers. The cutting system features a Series 2 fabricated and welded steel deck in either 42 or 50 inches. It's built from 10-gauge steel with 12-gauge skirts and a 7-gauge rear bumper for added protection. You get 3 blades spinning at roughly 18,500 feet per minute, and deck height adjusts from 1.5 to 4.5 inches in 0.5-inch increments using a foot-operated lift system. A PTO clutch delivers 105 pound-feet of torque, and an optional mulch control baffle makes it easy to switch between mulching and side discharge. The chassis is rock solid, featuring a 1.5-inch by 3-inch tubular steel frame treated with powder coating and E-coat corrosion protection. Comfort is dialed in with an 18-inch medium back seat with dual suspension springs, armrests, and 3 inches of fore-aft slide adjustment. The operator platform is roomy with plenty of leg space, and optional foot pegs and rubber mats take the comfort even further. The E-Series comes with an interlock system that shuts off the blades if you leave the seat and won't start unless the brake is engaged. A foldable ROPS and retractable seat belt are optional for extra protection on slopes or uneven terrain. The 60-inch deck, while efficient, may scalp in uneven areas despite the anti-scalp wheels. Pricing starts at around $38.99 for the 42-inch model and about $49.99 for the 50-inch model. Now, the downsides: fuel capacity at 3 gallons is limited if you're mowing closer to 3 acres. You may need to refill mid-job. The single-cylinder engine, while solid, lacks the torque of twin-cylinder competitors, especially on slopes or in tall, wet grass.
Next up is the Toro TimeCutter. If you need to mow large areas quickly without compromising cut quality, the Toro TimeCutter combines residential ease with commercial-grade speed, durability, and comfort in one versatile package. Powering the lineup are V-twin gasoline engines from 23 to 24.5 horsepower, either Toro Commercial V-twin or Kawasaki FR691 units with displacements up to 726 cc's, backed by 3 to 5 gallon fuel tanks for properties up to 4 acres. Dual hydro gear drives deliver smooth zero-turn control at 7 miles per hour forward and up to 5 miles per hour in reverse, while Smart Speed lets you dial ground speed without sacrificing blade performance. Decks are 10-gauge fabricated iron-forged steel, 42 to 60 inches wide, with blade tip speeds up to 18,995 feet per minute, and height settings from 1.5 to 4.5 inches via a foot lever. Tool-free belt access simplifies upkeep. Comfort is next level thanks to the MyRide suspension and a 19-inch high-back seat with lumbar support, keeping fatigue low even on rough ground. Real-world owners report cutting 1.8 acres in about 40 minutes and loving the smooth ride and clean finish. Next up is the new Ariens IKON 2025. If you're working with up to 3 acres and want a zero-turn mower that feels more commercial than residential, the Ariens IKON 42 brings serious muscle in a compact form. It's powered by a Kawasaki FR651 V-twin gasoline engine that delivers 21.5 horsepower from 726 cc's, fires up fast, and holds power under load, ideal for dense or tall grass.
A 3.5-gallon tank keeps that engine running through long sessions without frequent refills. Paired with HydroGear EZT hydrostatic transaxles, the IKON glides up to 7 miles per hour forward and 3 in reverse, while lap bar steering provides true zero-turn agility around tight corners, trees, and flower beds. The cutting system stands out, a 42-inch fabricated NV Elite deck built from 11-gauge steel with a 4.5-inch deep profile that channels airflow for clean discharge. You get 13 height settings from 1.5 to 4.5 inches via a foot pedal with optional spring assist. And a Warner electric PTO clutch snaps the blades on instantly. The single-piece welded tubular steel frame resists flex, and a 4-point hanging system minimizes vibration for consistent cuts. Riding on 20 by 8.5-inch rear turf tires and 11 by 6-inch front casters, it stays balanced at speed, while a 22-inch high back seat with molded armrests and vibration-dampening grips keeps you comfortable from the first pass to the last.
Thanks for watching. If one of these mowers looks like the right fit for your yard, let us know which one stood out in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, and be sure to subscribe for more expert picks, field-tested reviews, and all the gear that keeps your lawn sharp and your work easy.